Hey collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to the channel. So I am going to be doing your zodiac December readings. So before we jump into your specific sign, let's get into what exactly is happening in the month of December. So on December 4th, we do have a cold full moon in Gemini. Then on December 19th, it's more like the 20th, the morning of, we have a new moon in Capricorn, and this is going to be time for completion, renewal, reflection, and shadow work. And then on December 21st, we have Yule or winter solstice. So this is the longest night of the year. So this is the beginning of winter, and just the days are going to start to get longer again. So we're coming out of like a dark period and getting back into the time frame of when we have more daytime light. And then I also wanted to mention that for the whole month of November, if you comment the word book in any video, you are entered to win a free copy of my book, which is The Art of Expression. It was just released on Amazon in October. It is now available in 3 formats. That is ebook, paperback, and hardcover. You'll be winning this paperback first edition. This contest runs for the entire month of November, and you only need to type in 4 words to enter, BOOK. You can check out a free sample download of it on Amazon in the links in the description. Good luck, and you must be a subscriber to win. All right. So that being said, we are going to jump right into your astrology signs. Hello, my Libra friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Libra, then this is your reading. So we're going to see what your energy looks like for the whole month of December. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. So I hope you are all having a fabulous day. And we're going to see what we have for you for December. So please, Spirit, tell me, what can Libra expect for the month of December? What do they have going on for this month? All right, so we have chills. Upon my flesh, within thy bones, quivers a crawling, frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. All right, so I am getting that you are going to be getting some sort of insight about something, and almost like a piece of truth, a piece of clarity. This is giving me Ace of Swords energy. And what the card is indicating here is the most important thing for you this month is going to be what you choose to do with that information. So something's going to be revealed to you. You're going to either say, you know what, I'm going to ignore it and I'm going to keep going on with my life, or nope, I can't ignore this. I need to do something about it. What are you going to do? Like, that's the energy it's giving me here. So the most important thing is your response to receiving this information. All right, then we have feasting. Let us feast upon the nourishment and be thankful for thy feast. Nor here nor there, yet everywhere it be. Okay. So I am getting with this one gratitude. So be thankful for all that you have. Even if you don't feel that it is a lot. Like, hey, I have food on my plate. You know, I am grateful for that. Whatever it is, okay? Maybe even it's just being able to have dinner in good company, you know? Like, thank you for my family and my friends and whatever else, you know, I have. Whatever it is. The last card that came out for you is Cardinal Medicine. Thyself bleeds of sacredness and honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires that you hold inside. So, all right, cardinals to me have some deeper underlying meaning. The first thing that comes to me is passed on ancestors. So you may be getting messages from your ancestors at this time. It's also giving me ancestral healing. Okay, so now we're talking about the medicine of the cardinal. And it says that you are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires. So what this is telling me is that there's something with your ancestral lineage that you're healing this month. And it's around worthiness. Do I feel worthy of receiving something? Do I feel worthy to have something? Do I feel worthy of feasting? You know, like it's giving me that feast or famine energy. And maybe in the past there was definitely more famine than feast, and so that's almost like what you anticipate. But Spirit's gonna bless you with something this month. Oof, I just got like very emotional chills that came across me, and it's gonna be far greater than you can even imagine. Know that you are worthy of this blessing, okay? Maybe there's like this unexpected gift that you didn't expect to receive, and it's just gonna show up for you, and you're gonna be like, oh, I don't deserve this. Give it to somebody else that deserves this. So know that this is coming directly from your ancestors and Spirit for the work that you have done. For this year, for last year, for all the years. You have done some sort of ancestral healing, and you are being blessed because of that. So all you can do at this point is accept the gift, okay? Don't turn it down and say that someone else is more deserving of this gift, because you are the one that deserves it, okay? It's giving me the energy of like someone who's sitting in a room and someone pays them a compliment and they immediately look to the person behind them like, what? No, that person, right? Not me. You're not, oh, you're giving me a compliment? Like, oh, I don't even know how to react to that. So just know that you are very, very deserving of whatever this is, okay? You are going to have more than enough, and it's going to be a beautiful blessing. All right, let's jump into the tarot and see what we have there. I love this energy for you. You may be seeing cardinals more around this time as well. And again, I always attribute that to your ancestors. And the other thing that I'm going to say, because it came to me and it always makes me laugh, is when people depict cardinals, they almost always put the two males in there, okay? So these are two male ancestors in the card. They almost never draw a female cardinal because they don't look, quote unquote, like what we perceive to be a traditional cardinal. So like I see posts all the time of like the snow globes where it's like, okay, this is the year of the gay cardinals, you know, like that kind of thing, because they always draw two males. In fact, I have a snow globe downstairs that has two male cardinals in it. And I never thought about that until somebody posted it and was like, yep, that's two male cardinals right there. So these may be like grandfather, passed on ancestors, father, whoever it is that you relate to that are male ancestors that are bestowing this blessing. Okay. So anyways, had to say that because it came up. All right. What else do we have, please, for my beautiful Libra friends out there? What else do they need to know? All right, we have the Justice card. Look at that. There you are. That is your signature card. This also came up for Aquarius. So something is being made fair. All right. And I love that because, again, I told you you're getting some sort of gift, a huge blessing from the universe. And this is why. Okay. Maybe you put up with a lot of stuff and you're just like, I just keep expecting that other kind of stuff to come in and not these blessings. So when the blessing shows up, you're like, what? It's for me? Do I even deserve this? Yes, you absolutely deserve this. It's also giving me the energy of lost luggage. Like something that you put out into the universe some time ago. Beautiful energy, right? Giving, loving energy is being brought back to you in some way. So that's what this is. This is like a return on your investment and then some. So like when I say lost luggage, like it's giving me something that you thought was just totally lost. Like maybe months, years, whatever went by, and you're like, oh, I guess that luggage is lost. And then suddenly it shows up on your door and you're like, oh, here's your luggage. It's been sitting in storage for years. We totally forgot about it. And here it is. Here's all your stuff. And then you're going through this luggage going, oh yeah, I forgot I had this thing and this shirt and these pants and these headphones, you know, like whatever this is. So whatever this is coming back to you. Like maybe there was like cash in that suitcase that you forgot about, you know? We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot. But I'm also getting that because you've been dealing with a lot, that it's time to put the burdens down. It's the end of a cycle. You're finishing something out this month that you're just not carrying the weight of the world anymore. This is like everybody else's problems, right? It's like taking me to someone who's been a caregiver their whole life but never been cared for, okay? Like, guess what? You're going to be cared for because Spirit's returning that back to you. Okay, Page of Cups. These flipped out. We have Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and Page of Cups. All right. Eight of Swords at the bottom. So what I'm immediately getting with this message is not to think too deeply about this when it arrives. It is going to be your natural instinct to overthink the hell out of whatever this is. Like, how did this happen? How did this even come to be? Where did it come from? Like, again, your head's going to be spinning. You're going to be overthinking so much about it because you cannot understand the logistics of how Spirit and your ancestors have made this work and happen for you. You didn't expect it. You're not expecting it. But it's a blessing. So first of all, don't turn it down because you asked for this. At some point, you asked for this. Okay? And you may have that tendency to overthink whatever this is and maybe even turn it down because I'm getting that with the Queen of Swords here. Okay? Queen of Swords might be like, nah, that ain't for me. Spirit's gonna be like, really? You're gonna turn down this beautiful blessing because I sent this specifically for you. You requested this. Are you sure you want to turn this down? Again, it's giving me that you're gonna always feel that there's someone else out there that is more deserving than you. And I'm getting that it's because you've always just been waiting for it to come back to you and it just hasn't. And so when the time finally arrives for it to come back to you, you're like, I don't know what to do with it. But Spirit's like, don't you dare turn this down. Don't you dare overthink this. It's for you. You earned this. We do have some page energy, which could be messengers. So Page of Pentacles is like a student energy. Page of Cups is very artistic energy. Yeah, what this is giving me is that this is going to give you an opportunity to make your inner child happy. Like, that's how you're going to recognize this and that it's for you. It's going to be something that's going to show up, that's going to make you happy, and it's going to just feel amazing for your inner child. Like, it's going to connect with that version of you. And I'm getting that, again, your adult self might try to jump in and overthink it, but your inner child's going to be like, no, this is our blessing. Like, don't ruin this for us. Don't you dare ruin this for us. All right, so I am going to jump into the Panther Oracle, and I just want to see what is going on in the background. Maybe these are some things that you may not know are happening or going on behind the scenes. So what else does Libra need to know for the month of December that they don't know already? An apology. All right, so we might get a confession, someone admitting guilt, an apology for something. Okay. We have someone that's homeless. We also have a rite or a ceremony. So maybe you are going to have some sort of ceremony that's going to happen. This doesn't have to be magic. You know, we often associate this card with like black magic or something. But you know what? It also says ceremony. So maybe you are going to pass a threshold of one title to another title. That's what this is giving me. So there's a very strong potential that, again, with the Page of Pentacles, this is the student. Maybe there's something that you have been going to class for, and you are about to surpass to the next level in something. Okay, you've been learning, you've been growing, you're about to move into that next phase, the next level. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what else. We have promise. So I want to see what this promise is. All right, we have goal. We have coach. And then we have blessing. Love it. Lakshmi showed up for you. Love it. And then at the bottom here, we have saving. I love this. So it's almost like you're going to get not only just enough for your needs, but enough to start saving as well. So the underlying energy here is that you are moving forward in something. Maybe you're even finding a coach to bring blessings into your life to help you with the goals. So maybe if like money planning is not your strong suit, you're going to find somebody that's going to help you reach these money planning goals for yourself. Okay. Again, we have the homeless card here so that you're not homeless. You're like, I don't want to be homeless. So let's figure out how to not be homeless. That's not going to be for all of you. But yeah, this could also be someone coming back from the past. Okay, talking about this apology and this promise. Someone who's not in a good way in their life. And they see that you are in a good way in your life. Like, oh, I got all these blessings. I got so many things to be thankful for. I am worthy of all of this. And here's the thing, because it came up and I want to talk about it. You may be tempted to want to take on someone's burdens of being homeless, if that relates to you, okay? But sometimes it's not your burden to carry. These people need to learn their own life lessons. Now, I am not opposed to charity and helping people out and being a good Samaritan. But I also want to throw it out there to use your discernment in this situation. If somebody does approach you with this, to know that you have to decipher for yourself, is this somebody just trying to take advantage of me and my kindness and my blessings? Or is this someone who is truly in need and is going to get back up on their feet and, you know, I'm just here to like help them with just this small phase of their life kind of thing. So it's truly your choice. You can choose to use your blessings to help support other people when they're not in the best way. But know that you're not required to carry everybody's burdens. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, because this is what this feels like. Like maybe somebody might come to you and say, I just lost my job. I might lose my house now. Could I borrow some money? And if you happen to have it, you might be like, yes, sure. Absolutely. I am here to help you. I'll always help you. But then the next month comes and they still need more money, and the next month, and so on, and it just continues, and you're not seeing that they're making any effort in their own life to better themselves. So be aware of that, because Spirit wants you to know that you're going to get a situation like this that comes up, okay? And it's going to be up to you to know, is it the right thing to do to help this person? Or is it best for me to let them learn their life lessons on their own? Like maybe you give them a week or a day, you know, some nice hot food, a shower, a bed to sleep in, and then you give them some money and you say you need to now be on your way and go find your own place to live. You know, whatever it is. As long as you're looking at these goals and getting a job and that sort of thing, you know. But yeah, it's not in your best interest to continue to hold these burdens for people who don't want to help themselves. Okay? That is the biggest message here. And a lot of that, actually, I'm tying back to now, was part of that ancestral healing. So it feels like this is kind of like the last test that's going to come through about this, because I feel like you've been tested on this before, where people come in asking for help and you are always like, absolutely yes, I don't care if you're going to take advantage of me, I just am in this, and I'm going to say it, people pleasing energy, where I just feel like I'm going to help you because I can and I want to, and yes, it may end in you taking advantage of me, but I'm still going to help. But something has healed here to the point where you're now going to look at these situations and be like, especially if it's like a repeat offender, right? Maybe you have a friend that constantly loses their job and constantly loses their place to live, and they constantly ask you for help. And you're like, look, at some point I have to draw that line. Okay, Queen of Swords, and be like, it's time for you to stand on your own 2 feet and do this for yourself. I have helped you several times and it keeps going back to this. So when are you going to stand up and do things for yourself? So anyways, that's the message coming through for this reading for you. So I am going to close your reading out with a Dragon Rider's Oracle. This is a new deck I just got. It actually has goddesses and deities on it, and then they each have a dragon companion. And then they give you a beautiful message, each of them. So let's see, what is the closing message that we have here for Libra for this month? Thank you. We have Afriel and Beliza. A fresh wind is blowing into your life. Believe in your divine guidance and recognize all the gifts along your path. I love it. And then we have this beautiful rainbow in the background as well. So let's see what the energy is of this. All right, your message from Afriel. I am here for you right now, in this moment. Feel the energy beside you, as fresh and clear as a cool breath of air. I bring you new inspiration, but also resolve. Make your way through the world with confidence and explore it with childlike curiosity. Wow. Wow. There is still so much to experience. Be brave. You are protected. You came here to the earth from heaven in order to accomplish something, and I am here with you now to remind you of this. Open yourself up to the unknown. Learn something new. Overcome any feelings of apathy and lethargy and shine with a vital light. Afriel is connected with an entrancing female dragon who he affectionately addresses as Beliza, meaning beauty. This is your message from Beliza. Do not allow yourself to be paralyzed by duality. Be aware that your consciousness cannot conceive of things that have no polar opposite. You could not recognize light as light without the contrast of darkness. You could not feel tension without relaxation. You are here on earth in order to develop opportunities and skills that are inherent within you. We will guide you on the path of knowledge, each step bringing you closer to your divine potential. Meditate and look within you. All right. I love it because he mentioned looking at things with childlike wonder, and I did say earlier in the reading that you're going to be pursuing something that's going to make your inner child feel very happy at this time. So that was why I went like, wow. So absolutely, right? So you're learning something, you're passing in some sort of ceremony from one version of yourself into another, and you're elevating. So it's almost like graduation, or again, just next leveling, very much giving me that energy. Again, just fulfillment of inner child stuff here. So, wow. You have a lot of blessings coming to you in December, and this is beautiful energy for you. So expect great things and know that you are worthy. And I just saw 555. All right, my Libra friends, this has been your message for the month of December. So I hope it resonated with you. It is futuristic, but time is not linear. So if it resonates with you now, then it will resonate for you in December. But just expect this to be on the horizon. And if it did resonate, beautiful, give it a like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I want to thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, all of you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.